game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Torino, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game.
We hear all week from every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady!
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready! Ready!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19!
He'll look to throw. That's complete, and it is Beckham. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Here's a handoff to Genti. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
On the ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 19 target.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's brought in by Myers. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Jensen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try to set up the screen to Genti. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
14 more yards. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal.
Count. Ready.
Genti will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's big Christian Wilkins. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Raiders offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here
On the jump.
as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now. 18, go.
Run out of the gut of Genty. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. James Pierce in on the tackle.
A gain of 5. Brings
Here
up
comes 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Gravity line. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Now, give to Genty running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Back.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Root Aurora. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Stephanie. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. Crack all 80. Crack all 80. Ready.
And this is Genty.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This a 31-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hey, check that.
Play action. It's Penix. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Creek London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Penix now off the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Penix. one is, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. To throw again, it's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's their punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar Knights ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jalen Walker there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
On the
And
ready.
I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Third and long.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And now it's 4th down. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Second down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Penix. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcon first down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. Second down and 3. Penix going to throw again. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
2 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On second down, Penix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Now a third and 2. Throwing is Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's Penix. All right, that's Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's second and 1.
Second and a yard. At the 44.
They're going to go play action with Penix. The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Now Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion is Aguilar. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. DeForest Buckner gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Toward the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Caleb McGarry, the guilty party there.
Still third down.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, here is Pettis. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Denty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the double.
2nd and 11.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down and 9.
Pat. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. A gain there of 20. First down, Vegas.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Denty. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Hot. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Huh.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
23 yards.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Ready. Let's go.
Here's Genty. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast, snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That's taken in. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Raiders 17, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return is Dylan Lowby. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready up.
Now Genji. Oh, the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Christian Wilkins in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one online. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jermaine Pratt getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is fun. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Get up.
A run. Gentile. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Go. Hawk, let's go.
They'll go again with Gentile. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
10. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Here's Gentile. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10
Ready.
at the 45-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff to Gentile. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Keep it on the ground with Gentile. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
2 minutes remain. in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Third down, they need 5.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
First and 10.
60, Panther 60.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And the Raiders have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.